Before we dive in, have you ever wondered how easy it could be to create your own clothes or home decor? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll be ready to start your first sewing project with confidence. So, you want to learn how to sew with a sewing pattern? Awesome choice. Using patterns is the ultimate hack for making your own clothes. Home decor, more. But I get it. If you're new, those envelopes, endless instructions, can look like they're written in another language. Don't worry, I'll walk you through step by step so you can start creating your own projects with confidence. First things first, pick a pattern that matches your skill level. If you're a beginner, look for patterns labeled easy or beginner friendly. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Now, check the back of the envelope for a list of materials and sizing info. Find your measurements, usually bust, waist, hips, then match them to the chart, even if it means making a different size than you'd buy in ready-made clothes. Patterns have their own sizing system, so don't stress. Next, gather your supplies: fabric, matching thread, scissors, pins, measuring tape, sewing machine. Pre-wash your fabric to avoid any nasty surprises with shrinking later. Iron it flat because wrinkles can mess up your cutting. Now let's talk about the pattern pieces themselves. Open up your pattern. It'll be a big sheet of tissue paper full of lines, shapes. Find the pieces for your project and size, then carefully cut them out along the right lines. If you're nervous, cut out just one size. You can always buy another pattern if you want to make more sizes later. Lay your fabric out on a flat surface, folded as the pattern suggests, usually right sides together. Pin your pattern pieces onto the fabric, making sure the arrows on the pieces line up with the grain of the fabric. This step's important. It keeps your finished project looking and hanging just right. Use tailor's chalk or a washable marker to trace any markings from the pattern onto your fabric. Things like darts, notches, button placements. These little marks make a big difference when you're putting everything together. Now grab those fabric scissors and cut out each piece, being careful not to move the pattern around. Keep your cuts smooth and accurate, and don't forget those notches. They help everything fit together later. With your pieces cut, it's time to sew. Follow the instruction sheet that came with your pattern. Most start with assembling smaller details, like darts, pockets, then move on to bigger seams. Pin pieces together, right sides facing, and sew along the seam allowance marked in the pattern. Don't forget to backstitch at the start and end of each seam to lock your stitches in place. Press your seams with an iron as you go. It makes your project look polished and helps everything line up neatly. Keep following each step, taking your time, and before you know it, bam, you've made something from scratch. That first finish is such a good feeling. Remember, take it slow. Don't be afraid to seam rip and redo and enjoy the process. You're learning a new skill and every project gets easier. So go ahead, grab that pattern and get sewing. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more beginner-friendly sewing tips.